Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another thrilling episode of Bill's Model Bench. And I've got some great news to share with you today. Okay, I started a Facebook page for the YouTube channel. And let's see. My daughter did up my profile picture for me. Such a handsome likeness and everything, don't you agree? But anyway, he's thinking, Bill, why did you start a Facebook page? Well, it's because I got some more exciting news. Remember a couple episodes ago, I did the kit unboxing of the Johann 1975 old Cutlass? Well, I got to talking with Bilstng, and we decided to do this. Okay, you're thinking, oh no, not another group build. I got in so many already. But this one is easy, okay? And it's a Johann, okay? And most of you are thinking, but Bill, Johann models are so expensive. They're going anywhere from $100 to $300. Well, some are. This is true. But this one normally sells for $30. And it's every bit as good as what's being offered now and by both Revell and AMT as far as their Craftsman series and stuff. It's the same thing. The only difference is there's not a motor plate. But like most of you can either do a chassis swap, which we'd probably want to do anyway, or something more detailed. And there are so many different ways you can build one up. Like my good friend Jimmy Zaharski is in the Cincinnati Auto Replicas Model Car Club. Built this one a couple years ago, and he shared some pictures. He did a Pro Street version, and he said that he's able to use Brett Henry's favorite kit, the 67 Chevelle Pro Street by AMT. He said just had to shorten it a little bit and everything. I think he said 1/4 inch, but you might want to do a little test fitting and stuff like that. But it builds up super simple. I mean, if you don't want to go that route, you just want to build it out of the box, you could assemble it anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes easily. And if your club bought a bunch of them, you could have a little contest. Time yourself, see how long it would take you to build one and everything, and have some fun with it. I mean, there's so many different ways you could build it and everything. Anywhere from very basic to full out custom. You could do a very nice, let's say, factory stock. If you want to, you could open the hood up very easily. And let's see, I've seen some people actually make an El Camino version out of one. And there's not that many pieces to it. I'll get mine out as a refresher. And anyway, here we go. Okay, basic body doesn't need a whole lot of cleanup. Let's see, it doesn't have mirrors, but I'm sure you all have mirrors somewhere in your parts box that would work if you so desired. A few sink marks to take care of, but not bad. And a few mold lines, but child's play compared to some of the kits I've seen. But anyway, you could possibly, using fast drying paints, you could possibly have one finished in an afternoon. This would be great for a 24-hour build. And let's see. Interior is very simple. Lends itself to detail painting very nicely. And a chassis. Even has the error correct catalytic converter. Okay. Engine detail. I mean, if you so desire, you could cut it out. Put another one in. Or some people suggested using the 69 Cutlass as a donor car. I didn't do any research, but did they run one in NASCAR back in the mid-70s? That'd be awesome. Can you see this done up in Richard Petty livery and stuff? With that blue and let's see, fluorescent. It's either red or orange. Big number 43 on it. That'd be awesome. But anyway, you know, like I said, I know there's a lot of group builds going on right now, and I just thought, you know, this was so cool and everything, and it's different. I mean, from all your Chevys, your Pontiacs, your Buicks, your Mustangs, and even your Camaros. So, you know, what to say? I mean, look at all this. There's different versions, you know. You know, people have done lowrider versions, you know. And here's one of the T-tops. And it almost looks like a Starsky and Hutch mobile with the little red light on the top. Of course, there's the pace car. And let's see. Here's a few other variations. Here's one with the striping. So, guys, you know, you're probably thinking, but Bill, how can I get a hold of one of these beauties? Well, here's what you do. Okay, look closely. Okay, this is when the build off's going to be, stuff like that. Okay, okay. Now mention Okey's awesome Oldsmobile build off. Okay, and these normally go for $30, and he'll sell it to you for $25 plus $9 shipping. Okay, but even gets even better. Okey goes to a lot of shows and everything, and some of you may know him. Email him at okeyisnow@gmail.com. Okay, and maybe you can meet him at a show or meet up someplace, and you know he might cut you a better deal if you want to order more than one. And they come in different colors also. I'll read them off to you like I did before. Kind of molded in rally red, ebony black, caramel tan, dove gray, midnight blue like mine is, and Sebring yellow. And let's see. And they did have a horizon blue, but he's out of those. But he's got plenty of them. He's got some already pre-made, you know, and he said he's got 1,000 more and stuff like that. He can whip them up really quickly and stuff. So be sure to email Okey. Let him know about this. Okay. Remember, okeyisnow@gmail.com. Okay. And remember. Okay. And let's see. And if you're interested in jumping in on this group build, be sure to hit me up at my brand new Facebook page. Okay. I just started. I might have to tweak it a little bit and stuff like that. So I haven't got all my about information in yet, but working on it. So anyway, guys, I hope you join in and everything, and we can have a lot of fun with this. And got plenty of time. You know, I know you have other group builds going on, and I'm in some of them myself and everything. Getting close to getting my very late Glory Days of group build entry finished, my Fairlane. Got all the pieces painted, figured out a lot of problems. Just got to get the glass in. That's my biggest stumbling block, and glue all the rest of it in, and put some decals on it, or decals, however you want to say it. It's done, and I hope to get it done this week. I'm excited. It's really looking good. So anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my channel. I'll leave the link in the description, and let's see. Hopefully, be sure here. I'll give you my visual aids. Be sure to like Glenn says, and like Glenn also says, be sure to subscribe. It's free. Last time I checked, I have like 443 subscribers, and yeah, once I get up to 500, the G word's going to happen. Okay, and also be sure to comment. I love reading those comments, and I respond to each and every one that I see. And be sure to share with your buddies. And Also, if you'd like one of my beautiful shop cards, hit me up at my email, bilstng@gmail.com. I'll leave a link in the description. So, anyway, fellas, thanks again for stopping by. And as always, spend a little time with your family. Try to get a little exercise. Spend some time with your model bench. It's fun. And most of all, God bless you.